Hi, my name is Michaela McGee, and I'm going to walk you through the process of how I made my convention project. We'll move on to idea deliberations. At first, I was going to do PAX Unplugged, which is a gaming convention, and I'm really into games, so I figured why not? I started the rough sketches, and I was like, not really my thing. I haven't really been to this, so I don't know a whole lot about it. So, instead, I chose FIRST Robotics. I have done tons of FIRST Robotics conventions, and it was a no-brainer to switch to that. For my rough draft process, originally I wanted to use the year's theme logo instead of just the first logo. I got super sick when this project time started, and I barely got better enough to actually do the project itself. So I decided to kind of dial back and use just the regular FIRST logo and use this opportunity to actually educate people on FIRST, because not everyone knows about FIRST Robotics. So I think overall it was a really good decision anyways. Other than that, I used the rough draft process to kind of play with tables and play with the overall layout and font design. For the brochure itself, I decided to kind of give a further explanation of FIRST Robotics in one of my pages, because like I said, not everyone knows exactly what it is, what's going on, any of that. And I decided to use circuit boards for some of my backgrounds, because circuit boards and robots go hand in hand. I used bolts, like lightning bolts, in the backgrounds of some, because it corresponds with this year's game theme. And I used actual pictures that I have taken that are of the competitions themselves. Like I said, I have been heavily involved in FIRST for many years, so I took to the website, knew exactly where to go. I found all the sponsors, I found schedules, and so that was super easy to find that information. And for my speaker, I did pick Dean Kamen. He is the founder of FIRST. And I did my tent based off of him. I did a whole meet the founder of FIRST. I thought this was a no-brainer because Dean is very known for elaborate speeches, very touching speeches too. Everyone that is involved in the FIRST community absolutely idolizes Dean, will listen to him speak for hours. And I have personally met him so many times and love everything he has to offer, so I figured he would be the best for the speaker. For the badge itself, I made a one-sided badge because at these events, we don't have double-sided badges. I know that sounds a little funny, and I did get some points knocked off, and that's okay. But the badge itself is supposed to look different for a reason. It's not supposed to correlate with the theme, because it's supposed to stand out. Your badges are going to include who is there, what team they're on, if they're on a team, if they're a volunteer, any of that. And I made sure to include the QR code that I handmade for this project on there as well, just to route everyone back to the FIRST Inspires page. From personal experiences, the badges, like I said, they are one-sided, and I kind of did my own rendition. This is something very similar to my own badge from 2017. And the teaser advertisement is supposed to be simple. It's supposed to be basically very little information, and that is for a reason. FIRST Robotics does not give you any kind of hints. They're very, very minimal with their hints. The theme itself for next year is not even out yet. So I had to go back and use Steamworks, which is from 2017, and I redid the QR code there and made sure it linked to the FIRST Inspires page. So those who wanted more information, wanted to sign up, had teams, wanted to be volunteers, any of that could scan that or visit the website to go do that. But overall, simplicity is key.